So Team USA are starting to drip feed stuff in for their camp right now. And we're going to be talking about that in this video. I do want to apologize again. We don't have camera right now, and my voice is a little bit low. I can't be that much louder, unfortunately, for this one video. It should be it for today, but again, we are kind of starved for content, so we're going to be talking a little bit about it. So obviously, look, all the players that were attending camp, there's 17 of them, are listed here. Brittany Griner not being in the 17 is an interesting one that a lot of people did point out on this list. Brittany Griner was originally on the list. I don't know if that's a case where she's guaranteed on the team or if she's retiring. I would assume the latter. If she's guaranteed on her team, then it would be very, very concerning, considering the fact that she was essentially given DNPs by her own team. So that would actually be a concern. If we're being completely honest, like you would hope that for Team USA, the players that are playing are all at minimum getting starter for their own team, or projected to be a starter, as in like a Cameron Brink. The likelihood is that the Sparks are just going to let Azare walk because of how good Cameron Brink is. But anyway, we saw yesterday the videos of them all coming out. Caitlin Clark in slow motion for some reason, getting blocked out by the backpack. Most of Caitlin Clark's entry was blocked out by the backpack person. But yeah, it was an interesting one here. And yeah, it's funny here, obviously. Caitlin Clark was the only person that was blocked out by the backpack person. Steward obviously talking. Team USA, a new quad. I mean, considering all the Caitlin Clark, it's obviously meant to be a new squad, but it is hilarious how they said a new quad. With Caitlin Clark, the quad injuries last year. It is a funny one. I assume it's a typo, but a funny typo nonetheless. And Paige Bueckers obviously talking about Team USA camp here, and it's an interesting thing where it's like Paige saying, you forget to enjoy it, you're living your childhood dream. Yeah, because I think in fairness to Paige, she doesn't have to have that nerves. Like, Paige is on the team and probably going to start at the 2. Whether she starts at the 2 in the World Cup, I don't know, because the odds of USA blitzing the World Cup are higher than the odds of USA blitzing the Olympics. Because by the time of the Olympics, Lacan and Malonga will be pushing their primes. Rupert will be in her prime. Solana will be in her prime. So, and my guess is that a 25-year-old Paige and a 25-year-old Caitlin are both going to start at the Olympics. Or 26-year-olds, Caitlin and Paige are both going to start at the Olympics. But it'll be interesting to see in the World Cup. I think this is possibly neither of them start, but if it's on merit, both of them start. But obviously, them walking to the first arrivals for Team USA camp. This is the video now that was shown. It was 24 minutes ago, and it's a funny one. You can see who the players are walking in with. So JuJu with Rakia, Dearica Hamby by herself, Caitlin with Aaliyah wearing a completely different tracksuit to everybody else by the looks of things. Angel Reese, and you know what? I respect it. Angel Reese is not wearing Nike. I respect it. Sorry, that's why. I was wondering, why is Aaliyah wearing a different tracksuit? Because she's not a Nike athlete. She's Adidas, so she can't be walking around wearing Nike. Angel Reese and Kalia Copper attached to the hip, just like in Unrivaled. They are two players that I can guarantee you are going to play with each other at some stage. It just won't be in Chicago. It just won't be in Chicago. And to think, had Copper not demanded out in Chicago, she would have been, that 24 Chicago team would have been all right. If they had been able to run it back with some players, kept that pick, used Angel, and didn't make the Camilla pick, they would have been all right. Veronica Burton there. Then you've got Chelsea Gray, obviously. And then there is Cameron Brink and Paige Bueckers. Okay, fair enough. None of the non-Nike athletes are wearing the Nike tracksuits, which is a pity because they are kind of nice. Kelsey Plum, is that Sonia Citron? Who's Sonia Citron walking in? Kiki? Yeah, Sonia, Kiki, and Lauren Betts with them. So yeah, it is interesting to see who the players are kind of gravitating towards. And then obviously the two Aces players there. You have Veronica Burton with Cam Brink, Kelsey Plum, Kalia Copper, Paige Bueckers with Dearica Hamby. And now this is the picture that's going to break the damn internet. This is the picture that's going to break the internet. Caitlin Clark and JuJu Watkins. So, JuJu Watkins obviously there as a young player who's been with Team USA for like her entire underage career. It is JuJu Watkins beside Caitlin Clark, which is the picture that is going to that says 1,000 words. Like I'd say when it's all said and done, like again, I think these young players are absolutely like they kind of know. I think this young group of young players sticks together, and I don't think that it's like a. I think there's going to be some vets that are going to be in with that. Like again, I think there are vets in the WNBA that the non-ultra vocal were just hoopers, as in your Kelsey Mitchells, who's not obviously there, but like the likes of a Kelsey Mitchell, the likes of a Clea Copper, the likes of a Jackie Young, that is just ball is kind of everything. Not that they're going to gravitate towards young players, but they're not going to fight against the young players. Whereas there is a group of players that I think will fight against that. And you can see sorry, I need to turn off the volume here just to make sure it doesn't get too loud in case I accidentally haven't played any volume there. But yeah, the bench of Jackie, Gray, Copper, and Angel. The other bench is dry and bland. That's the funniest thing. Is like, have you guys ever read the comments on any post, a general page post about Sophie Cunningham? There's so many. There's no place for hate, and it's all Caitlin fans. The abuse they will give Sophie Cunningham, the abuse they will give Aaliyah Boston, Caitlin Clark. It's like, it's a justified bullying. I stand by this for the worst of it. It's justified bullying. And it's weird looking at it. It's something to do with ball. But yeah, Caitlin and AB side by side. Good luck to everyone come 2028. We need to see how JuJu comes back from that ACL tear, because her ability, her like deceleration, her ability to go left, right, and Euro step and everything. I assume it's going to be still okay, but you just never know. But CC, JuJu, AB, and Kiki. I think Team Youth beats Team Vet at this. I think there is a lineup of, especially with no Stewie and no Agent, they're going to have some scrimmages where you're going to have Caitlin, Paige, Sonia, Angel, AB. In my opinion, that's the best five at camp. All 24 and younger. That is the best five at this camp. As far as like synergy and how they'll work together and who fits in roles seamlessly and not having to have a player play outside their role. And I think that five could literally, like, that five is unbelievable. But yeah, that's pretty much it, lads. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. As always, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.